Okay, all the track is disassembled, marked, labeled, and on some cardboard here, and I'm gonna get it wrapped up so it don't fall apart on me. That would be not good.
Train, 16 coaches long.
Now you see why. Okay, back on day 2 on the Grand Valley layout. We're gonna go to the plans here and install the inclines and risers today. We're gonna try to get through this all in one day. If not, no big deal. I've already taken down the track and went and got us a glue gun and went and got us a one of these gizmos here to cut some stuff, because again we're newbies. We didn't have anything. We had to catch up. Okay, we're going to get started here in a minute. Let me set this camera up. Okay, here we go. Start here with the 2-inch end of a 1 to 2 inch incline. Work counterclockwise. This is the first tier. This is the first level. Gonna line it up. I seen that somebody said to use the open end on the outside of the turn. So yeah, I don't know that it matters. So I'm gonna butt this up. You're down. This says continue on around with the 1 inch riser open. And here's where I widened it out a little bit, so this will get a little more interesting. And then this is a 1 inch end of a 1 to 2 inch riser. Okay. And then it says a 2 inch end of a 1 to 2. This is a 1 to 2. These are white, they're not striped. This is 2 inches all the way around this way. So it's just 2 inches all the way around to the overpass gap. And I'm gonna put you on fast forward. Shows that all the white areas are solid pieces of 2-inch riser all the way around. It doesn't show a cutout back here on the back side. If you look over there, it says an 8-inch gap in the second tier of incline. And then it says, install the remainder of a 1 to 2-inch incline second tier here. It really doesn't say anything about cutting it out there. Here we go. This is going to take a long time. You get the idea. I'll come back at the end of this. Well, little bit over halfway done down to here. The only thing that I can see would be in the straightaways, you don't actually need to help pin it down. But when you start getting into these curves, you may have to put the glue down and make sure that it stays down flat, because it looks like it wants to tilt in. So you have to use some extra pins as you're going around. Other than that, it's been pretty uneventful. Okay, on the first tier, down to the last one, I figure I'd just go ahead and do this. If I have to speed it up, I will. Just to let you know, I went through, this is my fourth large stick on the first tier. Give you an idea, I had no clue how much this stuff I was going to use, but even these big long ones, I've been through 4 of them. I don't think that I've been overdoing it anyway, but also you're going to get some practice on your grip strength, and you can see on these corners, as you go around, you may need to pin them. It look like after you do a glue on them, they want to move around a little bit. Can't even pin it down again. Also, let's see. Okay, now I'm going to get the back side of this. I'm not going to be able to see it anyway, so I'll catch it in and we'll start putting down the rest of the first tier. Now I'm going to start on the other side of the overpass gap and basically run this 2-inch riser all the way around here and match up back to here, and then run the 2 feeders here off. And I'll go ahead and pin that down, and then I'll show it to you when I get done. Well, we've got most of the 2-inch riser down there. We've got these fill-in spots. One here, one here, one here. It says to fill in. But what I did was this one, it says to put 2 1/2-inch foam. So I'm just going to use the riser again. I put it in there. I marked it from here to here. Handy dandy cutter. Let's see how this thing works. Okay, here we go. Cut right down, do the same. Yeah, let's see how it goes. That looks like that'll work. Well, we got the first tier is all down. The only thing I seen that was really kind of weird, kind of a little harder than just putting down the stuff, which is kind of monotonous, is you had to make a piece to fill in here, you had to make a piece to fill in here, you had to make a piece to fill in here and here. Watch again, everything on the bottom tier is 2 inches all the way around to there. If you put a 2 to 1 or a 2 to 3 anywhere in there, you're wrong. And I've already got the second tier up here all the way around to 0 here. That's already put in. I've got the 3 to 2 over here already put in. I gotta put the 2 to here and cut it and then continue it on over here and then finish it up out the other end. Okay, she's done. Second level tier is up and on, and the only thing left in day 1 here is to test the track and bridge. The bridge is part of the track, position it so that it overlaps. All that's been done. I got it gluing in and sand with 120 grit sandpaper, and then remove the track again. So we're going to put the track on and test it. That's next. Okay, at level. Didn't get any glue to put the bridge together, but we could still stick it in there. Well, got it running. The track is wobbly. A lot of the connects got to be tightened up, and I'm going to solder all those, but that's our only train right there. That's it. Got one little cool car, and we got one of these, and we got one of these. That's the extent of our rolling stock. Yeah, I think that's what you guys call it. But the piers, let's follow around one time. I gotta put the camera on it. Okay, that's gonna call it for day 1 of the actual track build. Day 1's over. Not in a big hurry, but you know, sometimes you see things and you just got to keep running. And it took me pretty much all day to get here. Okay, let's try tomorrow, day 2. We may actually skip a day or two to do this. We'll see you.